Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody. Right now, later on, likely a lot of you guys are watching this when you wake up in the morning. That's all good. It took a little bit longer to make this thumbnail tonight, which I think turned out pretty good. The queens certainly are back. Goreclaw, a lot of you guys may have seen her power out some of the bigger dinos with the cost reduction of 2 to creatures we control with power 4 or greater, and giving everybody trample, which is very important if we've played multiple dinos in a turn. Possibly Marauding Raptor is just really big, or 2 Marauding Raptors if we have them out, of course. Playing a bunch of stuff, drawing a bunch of stuff with the Great Henge, combined with Gwenna, possibly playing stuff for free. Shifting Ceratops, as we've seen before, often. Reduced to 2 green. Gwenna, boom. Taps for 2 green, untaps, bigger, bigger, bigger. It would be very nice to get trample on Gwenna as well. Power her up. Yeah, I just haven't tried, seriously, this Great Henge variation with the 2 other fantastic queens tonight. My goodness. Man. Gwenna in particular, but also Goreclaw. Galta oftentimes is reduced completely to 2 green, so when you pay free for a 12/12 trample. I'm stunned just thinking about it. 13/13 with the Great Henge. It's pretty darn hard to top that, and it can happen very fast, very early. An absolutely insane amount of ramp and acceleration, as I normally like to do. We've got all the 3 amigos, the full playset of each of them. Cost reducing, ramping, good bodies, Topiary Stomper, of course. Now, the classic, fantastic, grab it in basic land. Gwenna, nuts. Oh, maybe Regis or Alpha is 3. Maybe it's 4. That's good, that's good. Well, I wouldn't untap with Regis or Alpha. Tyrannosaurus Rex, though. Oh, that is going to be very nice indeed. I could see myself increasing maybe Gwenna to 3 copies, Goreclaw to 3, but that does eat away at our space. At least Goreclaw to another copy, because I have mentioned before, you have the Great Henge out, you see a duplicate of Goreclaw, Gwenna, of course, a duplicate of Galta. You give your legendary creatures kind of a pseudo-cycling. They're not going to waste sitting in your hand. You get to try for something a little bit better. So it's not a total loss, as it sometimes is. But other than that, I'm just happy to have Thrashing Brontodon. Indomitable Creativity decks gave me a run for my money last night. I must say, that was about as painful as it could get. Making a clue, making a treasure, getting to 4 mana on turn 4, paying 3 red, plus 1 X, targeting that clue or that treasure that they've made, and getting Atraxa out. We may have faced it, you guys may have used it, that's alright, so I'm not knocking it. It's very powerful, and it certainly did the trick against me last night. But Thrashing Brontodon, as long as we get it down, pay 1 at instant speed to destroy the clue or treasure, and that will hopefully buy us enough time. That could be the deciding factor. And we can get Thrashing Brontodon down pretty early and still have 1 left over. Consider Huntmaster on turn 2. Boom. We play Thrashing Brontodon on turn 3 for 2. We have a 3rd land, let's say. Then we have that 1 left over, just in case we feel they're going to do something. But I imagine on turn 3 we could still play out and do a bunch of stuff. They might not pop off yet, but they can certainly get Atraxa out early. So that will be something on my mind tonight, for sure. Otherwise, everything is somewhat the same, at least in the main here. The sideboard has changed quite a bit. Tyrannosaurus Rex, I have missed you, good buddy. 3 in the sideboard for control. We start off with the 4th one. Yeah, oh. I gave it a good try. A very incredibly large sample size without Tyrannosaurus Rex, and my oh my. I played a few matches before I started here, and this guy was missed. 4 Carnage Tyrant, I feel, is not enough. Oftentimes we won't see a single Carnage Tyrant, so upping the amount of scary dinos, if, of course, it is control, we could trim all the Galtas, bring in all the T-Rexes, and that's going to feel very, very nice indeed. Tail swipes. The Rending Volley last night helped out fantastically against Greasefang. Hopefully you guys caught that, because that was stunning. But it's something else. We can interact with Greasefang for 1 at instant speed, but we can target things of any color. And we certainly can make nice use of Topiary Stomp or anybody that has grown large, possibly Gwenna herself. If, you know, she's played a few creatures with power 5 or greater, she might be sitting at 4 power, 5 power potentially if she has entered with a 1/1 counter from the Great Henge. But just nice, versatile, target any creature for 1, the same cost as Rending Volley. Even though it can't be countered, oftentimes in matchups that's not going to factor in whatsoever. But I just wanted some cheap, instant interaction. If Indomitable Creativity targets a creature, or Transmogrify, 3 in a red, exile target creature, we take out the thing they're targeting with that. So we got this. We got Thrashing Brontodon, hoping to bring the pain to creativity tonight. And also starting off with Thrashing against aggro, aggressive decks, the mono-red matchup last night. We got just enough nice bodies that deterred their aggression. We had a Marauding Raptor, a nice 2/3, Drover of the Mighty. They were tapped out, I believe. So we could safely go Drover and not worry about them removing Marauding. And then Drover dies because of that, and we don't have a Dino. A very painful 2-for-1. But a 3/3 and a 2/3 seemed to be enough to scare him off. So having this lovely 3/4 to start out is nice. And we can block the creature that they slap Emrakul on, sacrifice it to destroy Emrakul, and then it's just done. That creature does not continue on through because likely they don't have trample. So we just annihilate the potential Emrakul. Or we just stall with this until we get some more lands, play a Great Henge, barf a bunch of creatures, and we're off to the races there. And it's just a pretty lovely top deck. Maybe we have Huntmaster or Regisaur out. Something reducing it to 2. Boom. 2 green for a 4/5 with the Great Henge. Draw a card. That's quite fantastic. If we never have to sacrifice it. A lovely, lovely body indeed. And then Shifting Ceratops for more control stuff. I had to make space somewhere. I felt like cutting Shifting. That is a fantastic body. A little narrow, but overall fantastic to make room for this. Something a little bit cheaper, still pretty durable. And then the tail swipe, back to nature. We still want to bring the hate to enchantments. A single Clothis, because do some graveyard stuff. Oh, excuse me. I finished my coffee too fast. Getting a wee bit late. And also my daughter had a nap today. So you can imagine having a nap means she may go down a little bit later. She's not quite 3 yet, and she has a lot of energy. It seems she alternates. One day she has a nap, the next day she doesn't, and rambunctious, but it is a very good time. I love it. All good. The most important thing that can be done. But yeah, Titania's command here. Choose some modes. The main one, exile target player's graveyard. Gain 1 life for each card exiled that way. Seems pretty good. Bring the pain to a lot of stuff. Maybe increase this to 2 copies, 3 copies, because we can also choose to put 2 1/1 counters on each creature we control. That is pretty fantastic right there. I imagine it would get most of our creatures to at least the 4 power for Goreclaw, boosting them more, giving them trample. I think Titania's command is pretty nice. But it's just pretty nice to have 2 graveyard hate things. It was mentioned, Leyline of the Void, because Greasefang is painful. 2 and 2 black enchantment. If it's in our opening hand, we get to start with it on the battlefield, and it just annihilates graveyards. Everything's exiled. It does the trick against Greasefang, but I didn't feel quite like doing that yet. I might at some point. we'll see. But I'll leave things there. We'll get into, hopefully, a better batch of stuff than last night. Man, it was full-on wackiness, I must say. I think it's going to be pretty hard to top how wacky it was last night. My, oh my. Nuts. Dujich. Not sure I'm pronouncing that right. Nothing for 2, nothing for 3. We have 12 things for 2, 8 things for 3, plus Gwenna. No, 10. Over a third of the deck is a 2 or 3 cost thing. Yikes. I'm just going to keep it. There's a very good chance we'll see. Oh boy. Well, I'm up. Hey, there we go. There we go. So, yeah, when over a third of the deck costs 2 or 3, you probably should be seeing it ASAP. But this is unfortunately Mono Blue Spirits. We don't start off with Shifting Ceratops. I am shedding the tears. That thing is always fantastic. Just in case we there we go. Okay, see, look, it worked out. A very good chance it worked out. We're on the draw, so we have an extra chance to see something for 2 or something for 3. Let's get the counter spells burnt. Hopefully landing Topiary Stomper, but of course all that stuff is, well, it's not fun. Try for Topiary. I'd rather them burn the counter spell on this than Gwenna. She certainly could be a little bit more helpful than Topiary. They may have to just keep holding up counter spells every single turn. They're not playing spirits, so we don't have to worry too much about their aggression. It's still going to be pretty nasty, especially if they get Supreme Phantom down, power up all the spirits. But if Gwenna lands, I mean, it could be lights out. Just keep doing stuff. If we get another land next turn, we would be at 4 plus Castle Garenbrig. We'd get that Carnage Tyrant. Oh boy, if they can't bounce her. Oh, cross your fingers. They can't bounce Gwenna. It might be all over because we get Tyrannix Rex. I think. No, I don't. Okay, we still get Carnage Tyrant. Of course, that is absolutely fantastic. Nuts. Done. Smoked them. Lights out. Good luck with this, buddy. Galta for 2. You know what? Let's try for Hunt Master. I imagine that could burn a counter spell, possibly. But man, oh, that is good stuff. That is what you want to be doing against this. Play your cheap things. They're going to keep countering. If they're countering, they're not playing those nasty flyers that could have been hard to deal with. That is a little bit too slow. They haven't dealt a whole lot of damage to us yet, so we should be getting the job done, especially... Okay, you know what? I'm going to try for the Great Henge. I imagine that would draw something out if they have the counter spell. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Hopefully we still get this. Gwenna untaps. Okay, counter Galta. This is exactly what I'm saying. Oh shoot. Man, I'd be really sad if I was using only 1 or 2 copies. Oh no. Oh no. What is going to happen? Oh, shoot. Gee, I sure am glad I'm using all 4. Dead. Absolutely decimated. I said, it's easy enough to play her for 2. And you saw exactly the very first game of the night. The potential. It was very painful. They kept countering the early plays, but we held out hope and it certainly paid off. You can imagine if you had 2 copies, chances are the other one would have been somewhere else. Definitely. Okay, we got her done. Man. And we didn't even need Shifting Ceratops, which is absolutely crazy. But it was quite nice for Galta. Thrashing Brontodon, not doing a whole lot. I say we cut Thrashing. We're not going to be able to block anything anyways. It's all flying. Certainly makes sense to switch it with shifting. Get those T-Rexes. Yeah. Maybe I could keep in all the Galtas. Certainly was quite nice there, but yeah, just a little bit safer with Tyrannics. Oh, man. Oh, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff indeed. Perfect start to the night. They're probably... What are they going to do to that? Galta, Carnage Tyrant, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Shifting Ceratops. Galta for free, Gwenna keeps getting bigger. Maybe if that was a stomping ground, knowing I had at least one source of red, and I may be able to go with Huntmaster, certainly is a lot for 2. It's a lot more than the previous. Okay, hey, I'll keep it. Good stuff, good stuff. Move those Castle Garenbrigs to the right side just so I don't mistakenly play them. That would be painful. It's got to be Rockfall Vale to start just in case I get something, want to do something for red. Then the Forest, just so those Castle Garenbrigs enter untapped. But it is lovely having the 2 Drovers. Hopefully. Ooh. Okay, just to face the save, and that is actually pretty nice. I'm liking this. Drover, meaning we get to 4. Possibly we could go with the second one plus Huntmaster on turn 3. That's always lovely. That's going to draw out some counter spells. I don't imagine they'd be able to counter both things in a turn, but you never know. They have an enchantment and they have a spirit, so Geist Light Snare is reduced to a cost of 1 blue, sadly. Bouncing it. Witness Protection. Huh. Thrashing Brontodon, come to think of it, would be nice to take out Witness Protection. However, nah. I don't think there's a whole lot of Witness Protections in the list. Most lists that I've seen use 1 or 2 in the sideboard. Pretty sure it's not the full play set. I don't think it would make enough sense. Maybe this person is using a full play set of Witness Protection. It is pretty reasonable removal. 1 blue and make a thing a legitimate business dino. Well, this is a person, but for the most part, most often, it would be a legitimate business dino. Getting the job done. Eating those herbivores. Yeah, well. See what they do to this. Hey, we got lots of cheap stuff. That's going to draw out whatever things they're holding on to. Man, if they counter this, we should be able to drop just about anything we draw at this point. Karplusan Force next turn, meaning we got the Castle Garenbrig getting us to 6. I imagine they could flash in something, but I think whatchamacallit is a 2-1. If they do that. Yes, Rattle Chains is a 2-1. It was on the tip of my tongue. At least they are starved a little bit in the lands. We should see a creature any time now. 4 Carnage, 4 T-Rex. They gotta be coming up. I mean, we're already down to 50 cards. 10 in. Shifting, Carnage, or T-Rex. That's 12 cards in the deck that I'd be over the moon to see. Anything to help the Great Henge come down cheap. I imagine we would have enough to pay for anything. Could be Lofty Denial, though. No, we gotta try for this. I couldn't have used the mana from Castle Garenbrig to pay for Lofty Denial, unfortunately. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm liking our chances here. Gotta be a little bit scared. Do something to someone. Watch out. Pterosaurus. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Poor Teresk, I know. Can't even catch a break. Can't ever catch a break. Hey, that's the best possible play they could do, and I like it. I like it. I guess I could have given the Dino Haste. Oops. But yeah, one day I will play the Teresk. Unfortunately, it was not last night. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. Hey, Victor, how's it going? How's it going? If you're just joining, you missed an absolutely stunning game one. Whew. Whew. But yeah, one day I'll play the Teresk. Maybe I should just have one copy in the list until I actually get to play it. Then I can say I got to play it. Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. You will not be disappointed. Seems pretty good with what we got here. Hopefully Castle Garenbrig happens, but I imagine something's getting countered. Maybe not. Hopefully not this. Oh, okay, okay. Shatter Skull Smashing. I can't do much with that, sadly. Huh. Yeah, no, that tends to do the trick, unfortunately. They did too much damage to us, but I think it's going to be quite a bit better this time around. I'm thinking Tail Swipe might be nice. Cheap interaction, of course, it can be countered. Rending Volley is the thing you want to do against spirits. 1 red, 4 damage to pretty much any spirit. Tends to do the trick. I'll keep it like this. I'll keep it like this. We're on the play. We want to beat down. Keep that in mind. Increase the potential as much as possible to barf all those big scary dinos. And I don't like the feel of this. I don't like the feel of that. My oh my. Okay, hey, we got to something. We got to something. Yeah. That feels pretty good. I feel positive keeping a Regis or Alpha. We got 3 lands. Hopefully getting to good old Topiary Stomper here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Makes me feel good that I sent a land and a Regisaur to the bottom instead of both Regisaurs. I just hope we can get Topiary down next turn. Oh, okay, good. Phew. We should be in a very decent position here. 5 next turn for Regisaur. Hopefully they've done some more stuff. I feel like they're going to play some more spirits just to get a nice benefit from that Supreme Phantom. Oh, double Supreme Phantom is not a fun thing at all. Yikes. Well, I don't think they'd counter the Great Henge with 1. Hopefully not. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Oh, and Carnage Torrent to boot. All right. Lovely. 2 for a 4/4 tap for 1 man of any color is pretty decent. Definitely better than Thunderherd Migration. In this case. I think we might buy us enough time with the 2 life that Great Henge gives whenever it is tapped. Looking at 7 this turn, though. Yikes. Gonna have to do something really big. Really impactful. But I'm gonna try for Carnage Trent. Possibly could have done Regis or Alpha. I want to see what I draw with this. I imagine they were hoping to counter somebody or do something. Shatter Spell Smashing. Well, I can't do anything with that. Could have potentially been quite lovely if that was the thing we drew. 6. Nah, we're not getting that done. Yeah, they unfortunately got 2 early Supreme Phantoms and did us in. But yeah, it was a lovely first game there. Man. Yeah. Would have been nice to see a shifting Ceratops. Maybe keep the second hand. Always painful when you have to put 2 back, 3 back. I've won a couple games on 4 cards, but you just never know. Been a while since I faced spirits of any kind. Mono blue, Azorius, blue and white, Bant. And the man. Huh. Oh, look at that. That is lovely. Of course, I would wish we went first, but you can't go first all the time. Everybody will go first slightly more or slightly less. It can't be, but it probably won't be exactly 50%. That's just how life works out. You'll get the luck of the draw and go first 50.0001% or, well, not. Rakdos Sacrifice, which we did take down in the Explore metagame challenge quite nicely. I think we could get the job done again. 2 unlucky witnesses. Oh, and a cat. We are lucky that we haven't seen a witch's oven. Oh, and a forest to boot. That is lovely. To help Castle Garenbreak enter the battlefield untapped, but they are tapped out, meaning Huntmaster at least survives until the start of their turn. Maybe they stomp it, maybe they fatal push, but that could mean that Gwenna survives when we play her next turn. I'll take 2. I'm not going to give them any extra cards than I have to. Unlucky Witness, when it dies, they exile the top 2, and they can play one of those. Yeah, if Gwenna lives, I mean, ooh, lights out. Good stuff. Hopefully. Cross your fingers. Oh boy, no. They might have a fatal push. They need a permanent to leave the battlefield, and then they could kill her. Not happening. Not on my watch. Not yet. But we can do this. I imagine they have a fatal push for that token. I'm going to make use of this because I expect it's going to die next turn. We could get a nice little bit of damage through. It has trample, so Gorilla Radio. It is Gorilla. Is that the song? It's been a while since I've looked at the playlist. I have added a few more songs. Garden's Edge. Huh. Added a few more upbeat songs. Yeah. Just sprinkled in there. Spice it up. Keep me awake. Maybe keep you guys awake if it is going a little bit later than usual. Lights out, yes. Sometimes there is a delay. Maybe the song that was previously playing showing up. Lights out. I think I have a song called Lights Out. Huh. Oh, that is just pure coincidence, actually. But it's not a coincidence that Tyrannosaurus Rex and Gwenna is a perfect combo, because this opponent is just going to be dumpstered. Look at that. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, I'd concede. I do like Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, pretty good. Used to listen to them way back when. Wasn't exactly allowed to. With some pretty intense stuff. Had to listen to more tame things, but that's all right. I turned out okay, I think, and I don't really knock anything. If you enjoy it, intense lyrics, good stuff, good stuff. I like that a little bit too. Maybe one night I'll play super energetic Dino nights. Beats, hard dance. I love hard dance. European hardcore, gets me going. I express my rage through dinos. Yes, I would say. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't rage, so they rage. Raging, rampaging Regisaur. Maybe that is going to be a dino at one point when they start running out of duo names. Rampaging, raging, rager. I don't know. But Rakdos Sacrifice. Let's make sure I lock in any sideboard changes. Titania's command exile the graveyards, but if they have a food token, they can bring the cat back in response. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, let's go Clothis. Clothis is nice. Cut all the Galtas. Yeah, that's pretty good, but Tyrannosaurus Rex might be a little bit better, nicer, something. Yeah. Galta, Primal Ragers, yes, and Rage Dinos. A fan of European hearts. Oh, hard base, anything hard. Okay, man, I have been thinking about it, actually, for the past while. Super duper hardcore, hard dance. Boom. That's going to be good. Okay. Nice to hear there's another hard style, hard bass, hard dance, whatever you want to call it, fan out there. Man, this is going to be good. I'll keep a straight, calm voice through the entire stream. Meanwhile, the beats are going. I'm going to keep it. It's rough. It's clunky. We got 2 sources of green for Topiary Stomper. Hoping for a source of red for Marauding. There's 12 or 13 sources of red. So I think there's a very reasonable chance that we should see at least one of those. But I jinxed myself saying we got lucky not seeing the oven and the cat. Hopefully we see a third land next turn. Any land at this point. Russian hard base. Oof. Hey. I love trance. I must say, like a hard dance, 7-8 minute trance music. Oh, just a lot of people don't like that repetition, but for whatever reason, that's what it's all about. And that hand that I kept is not about to get us a win, because they have exactly what they need. They saw what nasty stuff can happen, which is okay. We got them shook in game 1, so hopefully we can shake them in game 3. A trance fan. Okay, good. Oh, favorite artist. Of course, I like Deadmau5. I always have to say Deadmau5 just because he is from Toronto, kind of close to me. I used to live about 2 hours, an hour or 2 away from Toronto, so Deadmau5, that's where it's at. Yeah, Call of the Cthulhu. I'm pretty sure it's Call of the Cthulhu. But anyway, we're not winning this one. No, we're done. Yeah, Deadmau5. That's the good stuff. Yeah, keep it like it is, and I never saw Deadmau5, but yeah. Anything trance, really. Doesn't matter what it is. I'll enjoy it. Likely. Rammstein. I like Rammstein. That's not trance, but opera. Pretty much any type of music. I don't think I've ever heard of those. I probably have. I would imagine I like to listen to old stuff every now and then, and from any era. Doesn't matter. But this hand certainly is a keeper. I imagine Huntmaster could die slightly easier than Marauding or Drover. Of course, Marauding on turn 2, Drover for a single green on turn 3. But possibly just Marauding turn 2, Goreclaw turn 3. Reduced by 1 for 3 mana. Lovely. Oh, you like Rammstein a lot. Good stuff. I was actually listening to Rammstein today at work a little bit. I like their fairly recent one, Zigzag. That's pretty cool. But anything Rammstein. Yeah, never heard of Ocean Lab. Oh, okay. I'm not very good at abbreviations. Some abbreviations I'm good at, but yes, Armin van Buuren, 100%. Swedish House Mafia, I love. Mutter. Oh, okay. This is looking good. Goreclaw next turn means Carnage Tyrant for 4. Goreclaw reducing Carnage Tyrant quite a bit there. Ocean Lab. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of Ocean Lab, but I would hope that everyone has heard of Armin van Buuren. I don't know what it is about Zigzag from Rammstein. It's just and the music video for Zigzag, if you haven't seen it, oh, that is just freaky, cool. Something about it is they make some pretty good music videos, I must say. All right. Hopefully they don't have a Thoughtseize. I must say, it is pretty nice that we haven't seen one quite yet. And fatal pushes, they're not playing a whole lot. We're not being hit by a whole lot. It's certainly a lot better than the previous game where they got the early cat, the oven, 2 mayhem devils. Usually that's going to lock it up anytime that happens. Oh, look, we got Goreclaw. They've used up 2 whatchamacallits, fatal pushes. There's a pretty good chance, I think, that Goreclaw is going to survive. I don't know that one, Victor, no. I guess in a way I do tend to stick to some of my most favorite ones, but I'm always open to new suggestions. Send songs. You could send it in the Discord. Probably the Discord, but yeah, either way, we get Carnage Tyrant. Lights out. Doesn't matter. Whew. Yeah, the general in the Discord, maybe I could make some a music channel, music thread, whatever it's called. Well, yeah, it's my Discord, my rules. It's a good place. If any of you other guys haven't seen it or been there yet, check it out. Shadow Skull smashing? Well, it could be nice to take things out. Potentially. I knew we had to see a Thoughtseize at some point, and I just have to hope they don't eventually make us sacrifice Carnage Tyrant. That's all we had to do. Land Carney T, and it might be lights out after that. But I think my wife just texted me. Let's see. No, she did? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was you, Victor. Okay. Yeah, definitely check it out after this. Maybe I can find some similar style music done by Monstercat there. Oh, nuts. Oh, what are we going to do to take out these Blood Tithe Harvesters? My goodness. This is really, really difficult. We're going to pay 4 and smoke both of them out of the water. Isaac, if you're watching right now or later on, Shatter Skull's pretty good. Boom. Got him. I love it. They were hoping to get rid of Carnage Tyrant. Not today. Oh. Maybe I should use 4 copies of Shatter Skull Smashing. That is the bee's knees. They're stuck between a Carnage and a hard place. Oh boy. Maybe they have some noxious grasps or something, and still can't do anything about the hexproof from Carney T. I could make a sacrifice at Liliana, maybe, but I don't think she's as common in Rakdos Sacrifice as she's always in Rakdos Midrange. Yes. We could get another Carnage Tyrant. We could get Tranix Rex, which we can play now. We've got 5 lands plus cast. Oh, hey, the Great Henge is pretty great as well. We don't have to worry about that getting countered because the opponent has no counters. All right. I think that's going to do the trick. We'll see. We'll see if they make a sacrifice Carney T. But yeah, man, this is it's feeling good. Feeling good. Mayhem Devil, not gonna do it. They are gonna chip away quite a bit. At 2 life though, with the Great Henge. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it certainly adds up. Say you've tapped the Great Henge 3 times, 6 life right there could make all the difference just to buy enough time. Ooh, double Witch's Oven though is going to be quite painful. Oh, and the Shatter Skull Smashing, well, you know who we're taking out. I don't care how much I have to pay, you get them. Don't ask questions. Just do it. Like I faced off against Rakdos Sacrifice, if you can take out the Mayhem Devil, you don't leave it alive, especially when they have 2 ovens and a cat. You just take 1 cycle of pain with all the sacrificing, and that's it. Best to do it now. Eventually we'll get there, I think. Hopefully. Man, this is not fun. It really does chip away, I must say. Man, if they only had 1 oven, we'd be feeling a little bit better. It's still kind of scary. I think we may have bought ourselves just enough time, perhaps. Of course, the cat can't block. They need the cat to stick around to sacrifice to the ovens. We will get 2 more health next turn if they can't kill us this turn. Certainly it could be a possibility if they play another Mayhem Devil. Oh, it is so slow. It's, they have 2 ovens, 2 cats, all these triggers. Sacrifice the food, the cat, the food. You would imagine they'd also want to be playing even faster. Maybe they're playing as fast as they possibly can. But if I was playing the deck, I would want to get through as many matches as I could. So I'd be clicking furiously. A snail, yes. Can we get them? Well, maybe. The cat stuff would take us Pretty low. Den of the Bugbear. Oh, what am I thinking? They can get us with Den of the Bugbear, I think. No. It's 4 there. Plus 1 from the cat is 5. Plus 2 things of the cat would be 7. I think they can only take us down to 1. They can't quite do it. If we were at 7, we would be dead. Okay, okay. Here goes nothing. Guys, okay. Did we get him? I think so. Oh, beautiful. That's it. Awesome. We got Trample on Carnage turn. Still dead. Love it. That's where it's at, against a deck with lots of little creatures. You don't have to worry about the jump blocks. They'll gain 2 life, go to 4, but we still send 5 through, so they're still dead. Oh, man, this is good stuff. Good stuff. Takes a long time, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, they're not dead. Oh, okay. Well, I'll play Castle Garenbreak. 2, 4. Could have sworn 2. Huh. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I was going to tap the henge for 2 HP, so he definitely still would have been healthy enough. All right. Got it done. Use lots of stuff that has trample. You'll be kicking yourselves when you have stuff that doesn't. Always nice in a pinch. Yes, good game indeed. Those multiple Shatter Skull smashings, I must say. Man, taking out both those Blood Tithe Harvesters, or... well, I've seen it happen before. Oh, they feel pretty good. They have 6 power that can trade with the Carnage Charge. Yeah, it is kind of painful. Yes. Beautiful. Painful game 1, smoked them game 2, and then took them right down to the wire. Love it. Yeah, man, a Mayhem Devil, I must say, maybe the tail swipes also would have been pretty nice. Just taking them out, instant speed for 1 green, not having to sink quite so much into the Shatter Skull smashings. I could see myself maybe cutting something else. It kind of is. And I think going back to that, Luca ramping, taking out multiple things, is very nice. And he often will do the trick. But I think Gwenna and Goreclaw can help more than Luca and Domri. Of course, they're very different. These don't provide any removal, but they just elevate everything else in the deck. There's 30 plus creatures. So maybe it could make a little bit more sense to have this that allows me to just pop off. This hand might, you know what, I'm going to keep it. I think there's a good chance we get something for 2 or another land. I think there's a very good chance we need Shatter Skull down just in case. Of course, there is 2 more copies coming up. But there we go, we got the 3rd one. Factoring that in, being on the draw, I think was fairly safe. Oh man, if all goes well, it's going to be pretty disgusting coming up here. But we have a Yorion, yes, Enigmatic Incarnation, Yorion, enchantments, whatchamacallit. Yeah, Gwenna is going to be good. Yes, it is. It's always nice to see people use some of the stuff I use. Of course, it's never a Dino deck versus a Dino deck, but pretty cool nonetheless. Goreclaw, no, we can't do that. Yeah, definitely Goreclaw for 3, Topiary for 2. Get as many lands as possible, and then we'll definitely be barfing a lot next turn. Man, that is going to be good. Castle Garenbrig going to make 6, plus Gwenna's 2 for a total of 8 mana. Goreclaw is reducing everything with a power of 4, and oh boy, I'm liking the looks of this. They make a ton of mana. Maybe they're dropping not Fires of Invention. Still, they do have 4 floating right there, so it could happen. Oh, well, I'm not blocking with Goreclaw. Absolutely. Oh boy, okay. Okay, we've got a lot of options. Actually, no, it's just Regisaur for 3. Yeah. And Regisaur for 3. Seems okay. And Drover for 2 because I don't want to attack with Gwenna. I imagine they will block with her. Maximum aggression. Let's go. Okay, that was pretty nice. But it looks like it's not Enigmatic Incarnation or Enchantment anything, potentially. It's just ramp to be able to play Atraxa. Possibly. Huh. Interesting. Well, we got Huntmaster and Thrashing Brontodon. It's not nothing. And we will have extra mana left over if we need to sacrifice Thrashing and take out an enchantment. There's that lane. Well, I mean, we're not going to sacrifice Thrashing to take it out because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But okay, at least we confirmed it's something enchantment related. That's a wee bit painful. It was a little bit unfortunate. We didn't have any creature that was at least 5 or more power having... Oh my goodness. Okay, man. Oh, okay, that will do it. That will do it. A wee bit flooded, unfortunately, but at least I did see enchantments. I was kind of thinking, don't bring them in. But still, maybe it's not enchantments. 5-color legends, potentially? I don't know. What do you guys think? I see this, and it's search your library for a snow permanent, a legendary, or a saga. I've actually thought about using this as a way to search for Galta or other legendary creatures that I'm using. It seems alright. 3 to grab it. Maybe. Maybe it's not enchantments and they just have the leyline bindings in there. I feel like that might be the case. It is fantastic removal and answer for anything. Yeah, it does seem to look like a mess. Lots of basic lands. I think it's 5-color ramp with Search for Glory to search for something painful and Omnath. Yeah, I'm going to say it's 5-color hodgepodge. Yes, hello. Hello, how's it going, Patchy Dude? Or Packy Dude. Pachysaurus, I think it is. Let me think. Well, they do have some enchantments, so I feel like keeping Thrashing Brontodon. Yeah. Shifting Ceratops, we don't have to worry about Atraxa, of course, which is nice. And you know what? I'm going to take out Thrashing Brontodon. I think Shifting Ceratops could feel better. Maybe they have Transmogrify to exile a creature and get something painful out, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense because they have a wide mixture of creatures. It could be a feel-bad moment if they get another Omnath and have to sacrifice one or something. I'm doing good. I took down Rakdos Sacrifice. I stomped Mono Blue Spirits in game 1 and then unfortunately lost it, but it was still quite fantastic. Going good overall, I must say. Quite a bit better than the wackiness from last night. My oh my. Definitely, I'm liking the Gwenna, the Goreclaw, a little bit extra ramp and explosion potential. They could transmogrify next turn, sadly. I want to do shifting. Reduce that Great Henge to a cost of 4. Play that next turn. We'll have 3 in total, so we could play Gwenna as well. Okay, okay. 8 watching. Oh, might break my record. I forget what my record is. 12? Maybe 12. Yeah. But it's got to be the best possible thing. Boom. 2 from Great Henge, 1 from Drover. Draw a card. Gwenna starts out as a 3-4, which is lovely. Oh, okay. So it's not transmogrify shenanigans. They definitely would not have blocked if it was that. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 8 watching. I think my record's 16. I'm pretty sure. But this is going to be lovely stuff, though. Gwenna will make sure we use her, because sometimes, it doesn't use her automatically. We want her to untap for Carnage Taunt, untap for shifting, and that is just pretty darn disgusting, I must say. Whew. Beautiful. Yeah, I think I'm going to use... No. I'm going to use Drover of the Mighty to give shifting haste. I have 1 shifting down already, so I don't need to give the other one haste. I was going to tap Gwenna, but Gwenna is a 5-6, so can trade with that Omnath quite nicely. Oh yes, no, I think it's rad. It is nice seeing it be pretty high some nights, but I'd still do it no matter what. Of course, I imagine it surprises some of you guys, especially if I start late, but of course it is always there when you get to it. But this could be absolutely nasty. We've got Hunt Master, we've got Marauding for a reduction of 2 for every single dino. I like a good shifting. Now the question becomes, 2 Drover... Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's go Drover. 1 green for a 4-4. Draw a card. How lovely is that? We have Tranix Rex next turn, basically guaranteed, I would imagine, and they better have another sweeper or else they are dead. Smoked. Oh shoot. I wish I had other good bodies in my hand. Nuts. That's a lovely part of using lots of Carnage, lots of T-Rex. You'll be kicking yourselves when you only have 4 Carnage and you're waiting and waiting and waiting. Just make sure you can do explosive stuff. Rats, fiddlesticks. Aw, shucks. Jeez. This is painful. So we got 6. Hunt Master, 2. We can still play T-Rex. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah. I just making sure. I want to make absolutely certain that I can play a 9-9 haste for 6. 9-9 trample. Haste can't be countered. Ward 4, toxic 4. Value. That is painful. The opponent just won't play any creatures. I mean, that's... I think we got it okay. All right. They're still dead. Yes, that Emrakul. I did have a win, but Emrakul, the Promised End. When you cast it, you gain control of target opponent during that player's next turn. After that turn, that player takes an extra turn. So they took control of our turn, and then we got our own turn afterwards. It didn't do a whole lot. Yeah. Crazy. I mean, they paid a ton of mana to kill Tyrannosaurus Rex and Huntmaster. That's not that good, because we're about to pop off in lovely fashion. Now, I got to keep in mind, two. Okay. Just making sure that I was left with one red so I can play that Marauding Raptor that I have in hand. And pay 2? No? Yeah, okay. We're good. I was a little bit worried I wasn't able to play things there. Draw some stuff. Play some stuff. Draw some stuff. Play some stuff. Guess I probably should have kept a red for Regisaur, and then we definitely could have killed him. Nuts. Yeah, play a Galta. I'll just keep playing things. Pretty much, I must say. It does seem like that. Great Henge is a decent card. Sleep us. I don't care. You're still dead. They have to cast Emrakul. If they bounce it, bad things still don't happen. I still don't think they'll win. We're going double... Oh, okay, wow. But it's still got to be Regisaur. Keep in mind, Regisaur enters with a counter of 5 power. It survives 2 pings from Marauding Raptor, but that token would still die to the 2. So we'll do this. Oh boy, good stuff. Goreclaw, nah. Good old Regisaur. We're going wide here, folks. Charming Prince, a charming death, more like it. Oh, the third one. Let's keep the pain train going. This is good. I must say. Let's go. Nah. Look, Marauding Raptor is sitting at 15 power right now. That's okay. It's okay by me. I'll play another Gwenna. I wonder if we can get the job done. I wanted maximum damage, maximum overkill. You play Emrakul, and I decimate you. Instead of Charm... Not going to work, because we're going to bite off... keep it friendly. We're going to terrorize that Charming Prince. He's going to run away scared. Yeah. Oh, Senator Armstrong. It certainly was. Minus 59. Revenge. Stomping the Emrakul. Similar to how it can't survive 14 squirrels. Or maybe that's the other Emrakul. There's 2 versions of it. One is a 15-15. No, 14. I don't. Whatever. I've redeemed anybody who has lost to Emrakul, the promised end. It was not very cool to see it, but we still got the job done. Oh, it felt good, Victor. Yes. See, last night, very painful. It's live. You never know what you're going to get, but that makes it extra special, especially because you get moments like that. Oh, okay. Let's calm down a little bit. I don't sound excited, but I am. Don't want to do anything different. They just ramp and play some big things. So hopefully we get to pop off in a similar fashion. Definitely want to keep Galta. Tyrannosaurus Rex, maybe. Huh. Is there any way we could stop the ramp a little bit? I don't think so. They've got Topiary, they've got Cultivate. Stuff that they just get it. Yes, they promised their own end. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. Let's not try to do any funny business. Maybe Tail Swipe could fight Yorion at instant speed, perhaps. Seems about as good as could be. Reasonably explosive. We got 4 lands now, Marauding and Huntmaster. Plus one of the lands is Castle Garenbrig, meaning there's a good chance we get to a pretty quick T-Rex. Hopefully. Imagine they could have something that deals with Huntmaster, especially Leyline Binding, so maybe a... Oh, I jinx myself. I do that. I do that every time. You know what? I'm going to go with Marauding and hope they don't have another Binding. Be at 4 lands next turn, meaning we could get Regis or Alpha, and then Galta the turn after that. Okay, this is good. This is good. Cross your fingers. I'm gonna try attacking with that Marauding Raptor. I don't imagine Golos would block. It might be nice to take out that little citizen creature. It could mean we get a lot of damage through at a later turn. They just have 1 less blocker. Okay. Oh, get ready to pop off and face the wrath of 2 green for a 12/12 trample. Haste. Yikes. Let me think. Let me think. I know. The prince to greet the queen. I think Shatterskull Smashing getting us to 5 lands, including Castle Garenbrig, means we can go Galta plus Topiary Stomper. That seems slightly better. Yeah, they're not going to be dealing a whole ton of damage to us next turn. Let's, yeah, let's just do that. And we take slightly less damage. We would have had to tap those 2 Karplusan Forests to make sources of green. So, got to keep that in mind. You've struggled against Golos. Okay, well, hopefully this works out and it is good redemption for you. Maximum aggression, maximum damage, especially if they have a sweeper coming up. We've got to do everything in our power. We don't lose Regis or Alpha because Golos only has 3. It's now or never. If they sweep, that's okay. We've got these 2. Love it. Oh, look at that. Boom. There we go. Pterosaurus. Revenge for you, good buddy. Oh, man, that is about the best hits you could hope for. A cultivate does nothing. A land, nothing. Search for glory, they can search for something, but they can't play it. Woo! Woo! Wow, yes. Diamond 3. Climbing up. How long has it been? I didn't think I would go for 2 hours tonight. I mean, at least another match here. Okay. Maybe 2. We'll see. We'll see. I do have to add the chapters, of course, and sometimes that takes a little bit, especially if I make some chapters that aren't the actual matches. Maybe we have a good conversation, a tangent that I want to highlight, and I put that in as its own chapter. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Mythic. I got a good feeling. This month is the month I return, finally. It's been a long drought, but I'm not turned off. However, I'm a little bit turned off by this hand that I have right now. I'll try one mulligan. Something a little bit better. Topiary, something for 2. Okay, I'm going to keep that. I have a sneaky suspicion. We got 2 chances to see the second land. It's very risky. I must say I wouldn't exactly recommend it. But if we lose this one, of course we don't drop below Diamond 3. Because there is that loss prevention the first time you get up a level. Oh, good stuff. Good. Well, it's not good stuff. Exercise, of course, is fantastic. Something we all should focus on a little bit more, I imagine. But it is nice. I can be eye-catching, engaging, even with a calm, relaxing attitude. edge of your seat, monotone. It is good for the soul. You know, wake up, go for you never would expect 3. Well, we'll keep the hope alive. Shed some tears as we look forward to a source of red. Because pretty soon we may be dead. People saying the shuffler is rigged is all in your head. If you think that, maybe you should go to bed and get some sleep. Yeah. Hey, Toast Ghost, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. I imagine it's much better for you than this current situation. I'll see if I get a second land coming up, but yeah. 1 land in the top 9, hopefully coming up, but 1 land in the top 10 is absolutely... Well, it's not going to happen too often. Maybe the algorithm. I don't believe in conspiracies, but I just like to have fun with it. We stomped Emrakul, and the algorithm's like, oh, this dino deck is ultimate and all-powerful. They should have lost to that famous Eldrazi. We've got to hand them a mana screw game just to tone things down a little bit. Some slam poetry. You know a tree. We got our second land. And this game still is not looking so grand. Sometimes I get a couple consistent rhymes. Yeah. Reflection of Kiki Jiki, I mean, it is quite freaky. That's an easy enough one. That doesn't... Okay. We've taken enough pain at this point. Certainly can't be a whole lot worse than that. But it is Rakdos Midrange. That's nothing we haven't faced before. Stanley, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. Early access tomorrow. I didn't apply for it. Maybe I could have gotten approved. I do have to get ready. We're going away for the weekend, so I have to help pack and do some laundry, make sure we have enough clothes, because my wife will be going away for a week, so she has to pack clothes for a 3-month-old and a 3-year-old and herself and all the supplies. So we're starting to pack tomorrow after work, and then we leave Friday, so I wouldn't have had time for early access anyways. But hopefully, Lost Caverns of Ixalan, I'm going to try and apply for early access. Crossing my fingers. The Raptor Marauds, it sees past your facade, which is kind of odd, because it's a dino. I know. The opponent may whine, oh, when we kill them. Oh, I'm getting there somewhere. Rakdos, okay, let's get back on track. Thrashing, shifting. Tail swipe. I like tail swipe. Nah, you know what? I'm not going to do tail swipe. I'm going to keep it as is. Thrashing Bronzodon could be a nice blocker. Trading with Bone Crusher Giant, Blood Tithe Harvester. It would stop the aggression from an early Blood Tithe Harvester. Blood Tithe's 3 power to Thrashing Bronzodon's 4 toughness. Snap fingers. Very poetic. Yes. I like improv. I always thought it would be nice to go on Whose Line Is It Anyway? For any of you guys that know it. One of the most famous improv shows. Man, that would have been good. I saw them live actually once, and I saw some volunteers go up to try and do some improv, and they had no imagination. They didn't say anything. Maybe it was stage fright, of course, which is understandable. But I got to figure I would have been quite a bit better than them. Huh. Right, right. Anything's better than that previous game. Let's go. Ugh. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. We got 3 lands. We got a bunch of stuff. We're cooking. My opponent is going to be looking for a way out. They will not find it. Because the dinos will hit. Their life total to 0. The dinos and Huntmaster are the hero. Yes, definitely, definitely. Regis or Alpha will be sure to get a mouthful. Eventually, once they let stuff happen. Maybe they think by drawing things out, they're going to make us concede because we feel bad that we lost in such a painful way in the first game. But we're going to stay positive here. As always, they think they can get a quick match out of us. Nah, not tonight, buddy. Yeah, at least we got music going. I think the music is going. Sometimes there are some songs and I have it going on my headphones. So I wonder if... Is it not playing? I guess the music is not playing. Oh, it's okay. Apologies. We're going to play a banger then. Yeah, okay. Maybe it was just ending. I don't know. Music to your ears. My poetry has no fears, my dears. Yeah. Hopefully my poetry steers you into... Huh. That was odd. I'll take it. Strange. Did I have fun in that match? I'm going to say so. Yeah. Oh, darn. I hate it when I win. Nuts. It makes me frown. Odd. Maybe they had to AFK? Yeah, 2 matches at once. They knew that they got absolutely lucky, and there was absolutely no chance that they would have won game 2 or 3. I was so nice that I just didn't play any of the other lands that I had in hand. And I gave them a free win, made them feel good, but didn't do enough. They knew what would have happened. Or that opponent felt the rumblings of how I smacked that Emrakul player so hard. They're like, oh, what was that? And then they see Tarzan stomping along, staring them down, and boom, get him. This, I mean, certainly it is a little bit wacky to see 3 of the 4 drovers, but that could turn out quite nice. We got 2 lands, so we can start playing them. It's definitely interesting, but not terrible. Excuse me. We'll see if it's mono green, but of course they didn't play a turn 1 mana dork, which is always nice. Wolfwillow Haven. Oh, there we go. Very, very good, I must say. When it's no turn 1 dork, it's a good time. Phew. Maybe that will slow them down just enough. They don't get to go turn 1 dork, turn 3 Kiora, or turn 1 dork, turn 2 Kiora, untap something, play another dork. You know the drill. Oh, and we've got the 4th land. Has to happen. I know what to do. Goreclaw is where it's at. We reduce all the... Well, we don't. Okay. I thought for a second Thrashing Brontodon was a 4-3. That is very, very embarrassing. But still, Goreclaw feels pretty good. We could have done both drovers. Hopefully we get something that Goreclaw does reduce. But A land with 2 Wolfwillow Havens is not a fun time. There it is. Sick. A sick play from sickness. Yeah. An interesting variation of mono green getting the Ulvenwilled Oddity. Maybe it is more common in mono green, but they can pay 7 easily next turn to transform it, giving their creatures +1/+1, trample, and haste. That's not a fun time. Marauding certainly is nice. We get that down. We get to play 2 Drovers. We just hope we're not dead when they flip that Ulvenwald Oddity next turn. I think they're probably going to do it. Goreclaw, I would like to trade with the Ulvenwald. I'm going to pressure Kiora. I feel pretty good about this. Maybe they block with 2 things. Yes, I'm happy to take out that Ulvenwald Oddity. Hopefully it buys us time. Either way, they're going to play that Storm the Festival, but it could be alright. We've got the cost reduction from Marauding still. We've got 6 other mana with the 3 Drovers, the 3 lands. We can play all 3 thrashing Brontodons next turn. Power up Marauding Raptor to an 8/3. A very scary body indeed. Sadly, it doesn't have trample, so maybe it could have been good to keep Goreclaw for when we did play all those thrashings, making Marauding Raptor a 9/4 trample with the buff from Goreclaw. But still, it is going to be, or would have been, an uphill battle either way. Man, there's the dorks. There's the dorks. Well, we've got Tyrannix Rex. I mean, it's not nothing. Take out Kiora. Maximum aggression, pressure. Both old growth trolls? Okay. Okay, that was the plan. It's not the best plan in the world, but yeah. It is a little bit unfortunate. Even though the old growth trolls come back, they still get the 3 devotion per troll, even after it enchants a forest. Phyrexians, Eldrazi. Probably Phyrexians, I would say. They think they're so above themselves that they can complete every being in the known universe. And they think they're better than everyone. And I don't like that. I probably have to say Phyrexians. I don't know a whole lot about Eldrazi. I did play some rare redrafts during the time of Rise of the Eldrazi. That was pretty cool. But I didn't dig too much into the lore. Bolus, yes. Having that the ego. Don't like it. And they're also mean and scary, and they kill things, which, I mean, you put those 2 together. Not good. Not good at all. I'm glad the Phyrexians did fall. Although a lot of key characters died, so I did bawl. 26 green. 26, 8. My, this is nasty. Where's the damping sphere to make Nykthos tap for a colorless instead of 18 years? Okay. I'm moving up to the concede. I get it. I get it. You've got about 40 green mana with 2 Nykthoses and untapping. Oh, a little Missy is awake. I'm going to have to go quick. 1 second. I will be back. JDX, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah. it's bright. I know. It's pretty bright. It's pretty bright. Hopefully we'll stomp them quick. I might pack it in. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'll pack it in there. I got the free win from the previous opponents, and I will. I will go to bed. Yeah, you're okay. All right. That mono green devotion player, they got a free win. Good stuff. Yes, good games all around. I had a good time. Always have a good time. So, yes, hopefully you guys, you have a good one. Catch you later, whenever that is. Have a good rest of your time zone. And yeah, yes, thanks for watching. I will have a nice night. Definitely. Do you want to say goodbye? Do you want to say goodbye to people? No? Okay, I know you. That's all right. Okay, peace.